Hey, it's Vincent. It gives me supreme pleasure to report I am no longer mall security guard over at Rockford Plaza. In fact, these days, I'm in a position to offer you a lucrative, although unorthodox opportunity to make some money and sabotage one of your long-standing adversaries. If you're interested, meet me at the Vespucci police station.
Wouldn't advise going inside. Not with your reputation for depravity and general aversion to the law. In all seriousness, your countenance is quite discernible, and there are certain of my consociates who would take it upon themselves to exercise their right to lethal force were they to encounter you in person. But it's good to cross paths with you again, my friend. After head of security at the Diamond, this isn't exactly what I had in mind, but it's still a long way from a mall cop, right? Let's take a walk. Relax. I'm a cop, but I'm not a cop. This is just where the universe put me right now. I mean, I have my path and you have yours. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn about your antics out there. In fact, we may be able to assist each other. I mean, check this out. You see that misguided individual? How do you think he's gotten away with selling drugs in front of that burger shop very conspicuously for 10 years now? In front of the largest department in the city. He cuts them in.
Effenberger, you copy? Yo, Effenberger.
I copy.
Worst last name ever, dude. I mean, effing what? Anyway, when you got 5, we all need some effing coffee down here on Dick's. And don't forget the effing cream and sugar.
Copy that. Oh, these motherfuckers. Huh? I'm out here getting coffee for cops on the take. And that guy over there is only a modicum of the issue. There's a new cartel running a large-scale cocaine operation out of the Cluckin factory in Completo Bay. And be in no doubt, the cops, they're not only turning a blind eye, they're actively facilitating. If you ask me, the cartel and the cops can both go to hell, preferably on the back of the same bullet. I'm talking about a surgical strike, man. Taking out the whole operation. That's why I came to you. Let's go somewhere a bit more unfrequented. I understand your motivation in these matters. If you raid that factory, anything you find is yours to keep. This isn't about the drugs for me. This is about these assholes running the biggest protection racket in the state. That's the kind of status quo I cannot abide. As far as my part, I can provide all the intel you need. Records, names, locations. We will need to educate ourselves on the factory, though. Gather materials so you can attack it with style and aptitude.
Ding fucking dong, Officer Effenberger. We're effing falling asleep over here. Get us some effing coffee.
Copy that. I'm on my way. Think about it. If anybody deserves to be fucked with, it's these guys. Can I count you in? Excellent. Now on to the first order of business. Acquire some funds. And fortuitously, we have files on some money laundering operations not far from here. The department allows them to operate for a share of the profits. I suggest we take a more proactive stance. Time to do what you do. I'll call you. Let me take these fucking assholes their coffee.
Hey, you read me? Dropping you the location shortly. These are all businesses known for money laundering. I invite you to consider this as a double investment opportunity. A chance to raise the funds we need to go toe-to-toe with the cartel cop coalition. And as a bonus, you get to disrupt some of your more unsavory competitors. Not to mention, you'll land yourself a handsome reward when this is all over. Honestly, if half of my colleagues in the PD were as result-oriented as you, this city would be a different place.
What the hell are you doing over here, fool?
Okay, pure simplicity. Get inside, get the money, get out. Comms report. They're pissed.
Look out! Shit, we got a man down! I'ma kill you, and I'ma kill your sister. Shit!
By the way, LSPD privileges. Accessing their database and communications is a perk of the job. One that will prove useful throughout this venture, I'm certain.
Oh, looky here. What up, pork chop?
None of this stuff isn't in circulation.
You looking for a fight, Cluckin? You're dead, fool! Ain't no way out! I gotta reload, baby! Pussy! Need some ammo!
Comms indicate they're on high alert. Looks like they got a heads up. Allow me to explain some of the background to our endeavor. A few months ago, a new cartel arrived in San Andreas. They came up with a pretty smart plan to get their operation up and running. Pay key employees at Cluckin to look the other way, while they use their distribution network to move large amounts of cocaine. The factory up in Completo Bay is pretty much a giant processing facility for the cartel. Every other Cluckin van you see in town has a brick of coke under the mega mills. And of course, corrupt elements of the LSPD were only too eager to get cut in. Ingenious, right? But they think they got this whole thing so
Better waste some space.
Hey, it's me. That was a lucrative effort. This is a solid fund to use on the rest of our planning efforts. The first leg of which I'll get to work on right now. I'll be in touch. Alright, let's discuss a potential way into this place. The cartel are paying off employees of Cluckin to use their factory as a cover. There are a couple things we'll need in order to solidify my current infiltration plan. Let's move. Sending the relevant coordinates to you. I have a checklist for today's operation. Number 1, a laptop from a Cluckin employee on the cartel's payroll. It's got critical intel for our operation. Number 2, a hacking device which is going to help us pilot a train. And that brings me to number 3. We need a train. That's how we're getting into the factory. Share a motivation. I've made sure sufficient funds are allocated to recompense you for your efforts today. Alright, let's get ourselves a hacking device. If we're gonna do this, there's a lot of computer systems we're gonna need to override along the way, and this is our ticket. Now, fair warning, the guy who owns this is a pretty serious criminal element. Major hacker. The LSPD won't touch him, but we will. He operates out of a terabyte command truck. I'm sending you a picture of it now. My advice to you is, locate his drones. They're tethered to his security. Take them down before you proceed. I heard this guy's been living out here on the DL. Not easy in a truck stacked with so much tech. It has its own gravitational pull. Should be accessible. You find it? Good work. Let's get the guy with the laptop. This is a critical piece of intel. The cartel have paid off multiple Cluckin employees to look the other way while they use their business as a cover for the manufacture and distribution of cocaine. This laptop's gonna give us a window into their schedules. I just sent you a CCTV image of the guy. You got a choice. Steal the laptop behind his back or incapacitate him first. I'll leave it to you. Excellent. This should tell us exactly when we need to hit the factory.
All right, it's all
Okay,
good.
with those two items taken care of, let's move on to the big one. The cartel occasionally takes train deliveries at the factory. We're gonna steal one of the trains they use and roll it right under their noses. But first things first, we're gonna need a set of keys if we're gonna board it unimpeded. Keep going. I'll make sure there's no retaliation from the LSPD. Just a simple matter of rerouting some calls. Alright, now the keys gotta be in someone's pocket. Remember, these guys are serious. They will not hesitate to shoot on sight. Take whatever steps you deem necessary.
Hey, lay down and get some help.
Once you found the keys, the train should be at your disposal. I don't suppose you're familiar with the schematics of the train signal network? No? Then just follow the instructions on the hacking device to change the signals as you approach them. You need to keep that train moving at all costs. If you miss your shot, the emergency brakes will kick in and you'll be sitting ducks. Nice work. I'll make some arrangements and assure the train is secured out of sight. Just until we're ready to hit the cartel. Gotta keep our designs clandestine. You copy? Okay, progress update. The train you acquired has been discreetly relocated into storage, where it will remain until the day of the raid. Things are coming together. Next on the to-do list, acquiring weapons and gear, or the getaway vehicle. Your choice. So, we have some important yet enjoyable decisions to make. On the one hand, you need to acquire your preferred weapons and gear. On the other, you need to acquire your getaway vehicle. We'll need to steal both. These can't be traced back to us. Where would you like to start? Alright then, stand by for your target locations. Some surveillance images should be coming through now. These are our targets. As I'm sure you know, our operation requires weapons and gear that can't be traced back to us. The good news is that this city is crawling with gangs carrying that kind of contraband. Half of them in cahoots with this very police department. So today we're gonna confiscate one cache of weapons and one stash of gear. If any of it ends up getting traced after our raid, it'll lead to these reprobates instead of us. I've sent you the coordinates of some appropriate supplies accordingly. As I was saying earlier, we need weapons and we need equipment. That's armor and masks. We don't want anyone at the Cluckin factory catching a glimpse of your memorable face. This isn't some disordered gang off the street. This is a meticulously constructed militia that the LSPD would be afraid to mess with. But if you have the courage to target the equipment, you'll find yourself with an impressive loadout. This militia group's file is a lot thicker than the others. They're a formidable unit, talking high-powered, with meticulous security and military discipline. Do not underestimate them. They won't let any intrusion slide. They will be understandably furious. I advise you to not reduce your speed. There should be both weapons and gear at these locations.
Give it up, ass! What a pancake!
Well done. Take everything you've procured to the lockup.
Grab that guy!
Just to be clear, we need at least one set of equipment. But you don't have to stop there. If you want to pay each target a visit, be my guest. Whatever you grab, we'll make sure it's available when we hit the factory. If you revisit any group that was previously graced with your presence, they will not be so welcoming again, especially if you're there for one of their cars. As the LSPD field manual states, untraceable weapons and gear are a textbook stratagem in any successful raid. When we're done here, the next step is to acquire a getaway vehicle in a similar manner. That should suffice for our purposes. If you want more options, be my guest. When you're ready, just send me a message confirming the equipment you want to use. Good. I'll arrange for any extras to be stashed in case you change your mind. Roger that. Excellent. Good job. Now that you've secured all the weapons and gear necessary to take on a Clucking Bell factory overrun by the cartel, we should discuss your means of escape.
Oh, sweet ride! Seriously, dude?
Right. I'm sending the locations of 3 viable getaway vehicles. I'm sending surveillance images to you. These are our potential targets. Okay, you remember how this works. Your choice as to who you want to steal a getaway car from. Godspeed. Be warned, these are the same gangs you may have previously visited in order to borrow their equipment. If you're rash enough to return to the same people, expect heavy resistance this time. You're no stranger to this unique strain of vehicular theft, so choose a gang and secure a getaway vehicle. A decent car will have decent security around it. Watch your six. This group won't be messing around. The vehicle will be in a secured area. Locate it and get it out of there using whatever means necessary. You're on their radar. Watch out!
I'm a fucking Marine!
Once you've acquired a getaway vehicle, deliver it to the garage near the factory. Nice. We're not in any rush out there, so feel free to pay the other gangs a visit and evaluate their cars too. You will be appropriately compensated for any extra vehicles you bring back.
Hey, now let's do it for you.
When you're ready to confirm your choice of vehicle, send me a message. Getaway car secured. Well done. All that's left to do is leave the area inconspicuously. Excellent. I've been investigating where the factory workers park, and fortunately for us, the garage seems to get completely ignored. Your getaway car will remain undisturbed until it's time for the raid. Details incoming. Meanwhile, make your way to the Cluckin outlet on Innocence Boulevard. Got that device we stole from the Terabyte on hand? Because you need it to hack the vans. While you're doing that, look out for a uniform to help disguise your good self while you infiltrate the garage. Then all you gotta do is sabotage the vehicles and find the key card. Simple. Alright, keep close to the vans while you download the GPS information. We're getting our money's worth out of that guy's hacking device. Well, we're getting his money's worth. These guys won't be happy that someone's messing with their GPS. Stay vigilant.
I will kill you after...
We need more information. Hack another van. If you see a uniform, take it. Might as well buy some time by playing the part. Plus, it's a rare chance Sabotage the trucks, find the key card, wipe the CCTV, and get out. That way the cartel won't see you coming. Now you can blow up the trucks and do this the old-fashioned way, but the cartel will find out, and trust me, they'll be waiting for you when we hit the factory. I recommend you keep your head down. Remember, just because you look the part, doesn't mean they'll let you go anywhere you want. A lowly driver like you can't access all areas.
Al, ain't nowhere to go, homie. You're fucking dead.
If anyone's seen you, take them out. It's the only way to stop the cartel from knowing you're coming. The key card could be in a locker or something similar. Can you find anything to break them open? All that without a witness. That's some adroit maneuvering. CCTV's wiped. As far as the cartel know, you were never here. You found the key card yet? When you're done, bug the hell out. All right, with the key card, the factory's gonna be easy to infiltrate. Okay, remember how we smuggled you in a crate last time? Hope you're ready to get back in. Find another flatbed and bring it back to base. You know the LSPD get called out to Cluckin all the time. Though ordinarily, it's some customer throwing a tantrum. You ever seen the devastation caused by a hot patty to the face? Makes the cartel look positively civilized. Last piece of the puzzle. You ready to do this thing? Well done out there. When your train arrives at the factory, the cartel will assume it's a delivery instead of a full-scale seizure of their assets. Alright, so you can lead a master class on Cluckin protocol at this point. So I won't tell you what you already know. But allow me to observe that if you're successful, you will bring the cartel and LSPD's combined morale to an all-time low. Not a bad day's work. You have two targets once you're inside. The cocaine and any contraband they keep in the safe. By all means, obtain as much of both as you can carry.
I'll kill you, motherfucker!
Don't forget the extra equipment you sourced if you feel something else will be more effective. I've bribed some friends in the Department of Sanitation to leave it in the dumpster to the rear of the factory. Okay, sounds like they know what's going on.
Everyone get down!
The key card you acquired should grant you access to restricted areas in the factory, including the basement.
Hey, go back to where you came from, Holmes!
I cannot believe I'm saying this, but grab as much cocaine as you can carry. It's clear this place is barely functioning as a chicken factory. One would assume they'd have more Cluckin staff to keep up appearances, but I underestimated just how bold criminals can be once they have the police in their pocket. Retain your fire and head into the office. There should be a key nearby if you need to catch your breath. Or you can shoot the handle and break the lock. establish a connection to the computer first.
Come here.
Okay, to retrieve the safe code from the computer, you'll need to secure multiple signals for the hacking device. Lucky for you, I read the instructions. It should turn blue when you're pointed towards one of the right spots. Red, the opposite. Just go straight and you'll catch a connection. Then find the next one. Remember, there are multiple connections. You'll need to hack each one before you have the code.
Get lost, puto!
Okay, that should have done it. Have you received the safe code? The code to the safe should be on the hacking device. Excellent. That's everything. Okay, they're mobilizing on the comms. Sounds like they're about to shut down any nearby roads. But as usual, we're one step ahead. Your getaway car is stored just beyond their reach. Jorge will only... Okay, cartel members down, corrupt cops in the hot seat, and the factory in shambles. Sounds like a successful raid to me. Any cops that were on the scene will have a fair bit of explaining to do, to say the least. And look at you cleaning up this town. Halfway to being an employee of the LSPD, huh? If you pocketed some of that cocaine for yourself, you'd practically be a ranked officer. Do me a favor and lose those cops before you return. Our usual contact is already waiting at the lockup. He'll handle any next steps and see you get paid. Some glaring holes in that crooked operation now, huh? Nice work.
Hey, Dave!
Hey! Where am I? Where are you?
So I can take this.
I'm where I said I would be. Where you wander up?
Hey, man.
Yet again, we've successfully concluded our business at the Cluckin factory. The fruits of your labor should already be in your account. Let's make a habit of this. Effenberger out.